Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RUDA's After School Late Night Edition. Since they cut off my music on the last video, let's see if TikTok you're going to do this again. Fair use. And this is for educational purposes only. Now, since I'm the head of RUDA and doing my walk here, I saw this video and it really shook me up. Like 15 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. I don't know when this movie was made. But shouts out to the content creator for showcasing this. I haven't double checked all of his information because I just took it hook, line, and center. And without any further ado, let me stop talking. As you can see on the screen, we're going to be talking about basketball here and numbers. And let's see your take on it. Let us begin.
I would like to present to you all the information I have gathered over the last 10 years by randomly and gradually looking into Michael Jordan's connections with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. One of, if not the greatest inventor and genius to ever live, Nikola Tesla, said if you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe. It started off with noticing weird coincidences at first and marveling at them for a while before I took it serious enough to do some real digging. What I have found may scare you and it may open your eyes to the magical world we live in. What it definitely should do is make you realize this is not a coincidence and something else has to be affecting our world and our lives. Based on the enormous amount of information I have compiled, numbers don't lie. And Michael Jordan is the best example for this. With a lot of my attention on his career and stats, I started to see a really strange pattern of numbers occur. So I had a new reason to look into who and what Michael Jordan is. With more and more research, I became convinced this couldn't be a coincidence. So this is what the video is about. Michael Jordan's numerology and what it could mean. Okay, let's start with the basics. He is 6'6" with 6 championships. Now that stat alone raised my eyebrow to wonder about what the greatest athlete in mankind's history has been up to. Jordan's number is 23. 2 divided by 3 equals 0.666666. 2 times 3 equals 6. When he came back from retirement the first time, his number was 45. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 9 is simply an upside down 6. So whoever designed the numbers decided to make the number 6 and 9 the same exact symbol, just flipped. So his Olympic number is 9. He wore the number 12 for one game, which equals 3. So all the numbers he wore turn out to be 3, 6, and 9. This will be the reoccurring numbers I will talk about. Michael Jordan wore 45 for 22 games. Then he switched back to 23 on his 23rd game back. That's just a little fishy. Not to mention, 23 is the 9th prime number. He played 15 years. 1 plus 5 is 6. He came into the league 3 times and retired 3 times. His career points per game is 30.12. 3 plus 1 plus 2 equals 6. He was Rookie of the Year in 1985. 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 equals 23. And obviously we know what 23 equals. He won his championships in a pair of threes. Yes, 2 threes. And this one blew my mind when I seen the picture of this. I knew right away this is no joke. Are you ready for this? On the 6th game of his 6th championship, he hits the most famous shot in finals history to win the game, and the iconic photo was took with, you guessed it, 6.6 seconds left. I don't know what to say. On the 6th game of his 6th championship, he hits the game-winning shot, and the photo is took with 6.6 seconds on the clock. Man, his first 6 years, he didn't win a championship. Then he wins his next 3 and retires after 9 years at the age of 30. Wait, what? So his first 6 years, he didn't win a championship. Then he wins the championships 3 years in a row and retires after 9 years at the age of 30. That's crazy. You should prepare yourself, because shit gets crazier. So then after he retires, he comes back at age 32. He eventually loses in the playoffs against the Magic. Next season, he's 33 years old, and he begins his second three-peat. Now, at 33, he has the greatest season ever. He led the Bulls to a 72-win season. 7 plus 2 equals 9. Then he retired at age 36 in 1999. You can flip that upside down if you wanna, and that's 666. Then he returned once more in 2001 at age 39 and played 2 seasons with the Wizards to ultimately retire in 2003. Yeah, 2-3. You can't make this stuff up. He plays for the Bulls, and the logo is of a horned beast with blood on the tips of the horns. Now, just ask yourself what other logo has to do with blood and violence. And what is the offense that got presented to him that led to him winning all those championships? Yeah, it's the triangle offense. Now, look at his logo, the Jordan logo, and it definitely looks like a triangle. Now, Jordan, when he's dunking on people and when he's driving in the lane, he's sticking his tongue out like a lizard, like a snake, like the devil. Now, what is truly amazing is when I started looking into the Bulls organization. They were established in 1966. And 33 years later, at age 36, Jordan wins 6 championships and retires. You have to...
I gotta pause on that. I gotta pause. Stay tuned for part 2. Here at RUDA, we specialize in major breakthroughs. And our minors, you're going to think it's major. Part 2.